Imagine falling in love, thinking you control a man's heart, only for the rain to expose the truth, shatter your plans, and leave the one you desire in someone else's arms. The Rain That Broke the Spell, a dramatic African love story of desire, manipulation, and destiny. In the bustling city of Lagos, a young woman named Linda walked briskly toward her job interview at a well-known textile company. Beautiful, ambitious, and confident, she stopped at a local food joint for a quick bite. There, she saw a good, tall, handsome-looking young man focused on his phone. She politely asked to share his table, and he nodded. Their eyes met. His voice was calm and attractive. She noticed no wedding ring. Her heart whispered, maybe. When she finished eating, Frank had already left. But before walking away, Linda silently prayed, "Universe, make me meet this man again." Minutes later, she stepped into the office for her interview and froze. Behind the desk sat Frank, the same man from the food joint. He smiled. "I remember you from earlier today." The tension melted. Linda answered confidently, and by the end of the day, she had the job. Frank began offering her rides home. Conversations moved from work to life, dreams, and family. Linda felt sure, and said in her heart, "He is falling in love with me." One evening, she asked bravely, "Sir, are you married?" "No," Frank replied. Then he asked teasingly, "Do you want to marry me?" Linda said, "If you marry me, I will marry you too," she whispered. He laughed. But the next day, Frank began avoiding her. No lunch together, no after-work chats. Silence. That weekend, Linda visited a native doctor known as Baba. "I want him to love me," she said. Baba gave her a charm. "Stand with him under the rain. When he looks into your eyes, he will confess love. But if the woman he truly loves stands with him under the rain, the spell will break forever." Linda took it without hesitation. One rainy morning, Linda waited at the company entrance. When Frank arrived, she rushed with her umbrella. The charm glowed in her handbag. Frank looked into her eyes. "Linda, I love you. Be my girlfriend." Linda's heart soared. Her inner heart was joyful, saying to herself, "The spell worked." But Linda wasn't satisfied, and she said within herself, "What if he doesn't marry me? I must secure this relationship, or else I will be the loser here," she said. She tried seduction. She succeeded, but she could not get pregnant. Baba explained, "He cannot give you a child under this spell unless he truly loves you." So Linda tried to love him genuinely, but forced love is never peaceful. One morning, rain poured unexpectedly. Neither Linda nor Frank had umbrellas. Linda ran toward the entrance of the office, remembering Baba's warning. But then she saw Rita, a gentle collie, walking toward Frank with an umbrella. Linda laughed inwardly. Her? Impossible. Rita reached Frank, held the umbrella over him. Their eyes met. Suddenly, Frank pulled Rita close. "I love you," he said. Linda's world collapsed, because the spell she cast on Frank had broken. She never believed that Rita would be the antidote to the spell. Weeks later, Frank distributed wedding invitations at the office. When he reached Linda, he placed the card gently on her desk and said, "You're invited." Linda confronted him later and said, "And what about us?" He looked confused. There has never been an us. She knew the truth. The spell, the seduction, everything had failed. The office became unbearable. Whispers, laughter, planning of the wedding. Linda resigned, told everyone her parents found her another job. But deep down, she ran from the painful lesson. You cannot force love, control destiny, or own what is not yours. Moral: what is yours can never pass you by. What is not yours cannot be forced to stay. Love cannot be trapped. Destiny cannot be manipulated. And rain always reveals the truth.